Jacob's mission continued as he sought new friends for the alliance. He knew they'd need more strength for their defiance. His people were gone and so were his knights. This left him with only his and Isaiah's might. So he gathered his strength and built an army of new. Snow warriors by the dozen is what he did grew. He then restarted the agriculture. Soon enemies arrived, as if they were vultured. He talked to them and saw they weren't all bad. In fact, most of their stories were quite sad. He allowed them to join the kingdom for sanctuary, though he did so while being quite wary. He had them make amends with all those they wronged, and truth be told, they found where they belonged. Now he had an army of men. He left them behind so they could defend. On his journey he went to look for more allies. One came to mind, though he thought it was unwise. He went to the legion of Kylo's domains. He saw it still standing, but no army remains. Kylo appeared and looked on in surprise, saying, "I don't believe my eyes. Jacob alive? And at my great land? Is it time I take my great stand?" Jacob smiled and said, "Do not dread. I am looking for Sir Green, or maybe the Crane. Have you seen them? What do you know?" Kylo responded, "No, I live here all alone. My army deserted, but I know nothing of that," he asserted. Jacob shook his head as he ready to go. Kylo said, "Wait, is that all? I have questions. I saw your kingdom fall. How are you back? Should I be ready for an attack?" Jacob said, "Yes, but not from me. I foresaw the end of us all, even thee. Help could be useful. Is there a deal to be made?" Kylo replied, "I'll join so long as I get paid. 2 horses I need, with that my help you've guaranteed." The deal was struck and the horses brought, and then they left without a second thought. They arrived at the portal to hell. That's when Jacob used his great spell. When the castle was in sight, Jacob whispered, "Are you ready to fight?" Kylo nodded, then shook with fear when the 3 corruptors appeared. It turns out his fear was well founded, as with attacks they were surrounded. Jacob's armor could handle the blows, but Kylo's crumbled against the foes. Jacob saw this and told Kylo to run. It was too late, and with one final hit, Kylo was done. Jacob's eyes turned right as he decided he wouldn't lose someone in this fight. Ice spikes sprung from the ground into the beast. However, it didn't seem to bother them in the least. So Jacob dodged their many blows, and his trident then started to glow. He shot a beam of light into the beast. It fell, and the others began to feast. They devoured their friend and grew stronger. But Jacob had no fear. He could go on much longer. He froze one in place. He then rushed the other, narrowing the space. The creature then swung its mighty fist. Jacob slid, making it miss. He then swung his trident into its chest. It fell to the ground as if a mere pest. Then he shattered the ice containing the other, and shortly thereafter, it joined its 2 brothers. He turned to Kylo, covered in blood. Jacob said, "Hang in there, bud." Jacob then used his magic to heal. Light was all the 2 could feel. Kylo's wounds were healed, and then he awakened. Truth be told, he was beyond shaken. He looked at Jacob in confusion. Seemingly unaware, he was angered by the intrusion. "I didn't ask for your help, you stupid little whelp," he responded. Kylo then got up and started to flee. Looking back, he muttered, "Next time, it'll cost much more to ally with me, as this time it was practically for free."